MyGardening.com. So you'd like to make a vegetable garden, but you don't know where to start? I'm here today to make it simple for you. You really only need to worry about 3 different things: sun, soil, and water. The first thing you want to do is worry about your location. You want to get a spot where you're going to get 6 to 8 hours of direct full sunlight a day. So you just want to look for the sunniest spot in your yard, basically. Right here, I'm still in the shade. The sun hasn't quite moved over here. This spot only gets about 6 hours a day, but as you can see, it's still doing pretty well. So be creative, look around, and you can find a good sunny spot, even if it's a small garden just like this. Soil quality is another aspect of gardening success, whether it's vegetable gardening or really any type of gardening. And one easy way to improve your soil quality is to add a lot of rich organic matter. And what's that? Finished compost. If you add a lot of finished compost to your soil and till it in real well, then that's going to really help the fertility of your soil, and your plants are going to do a lot better. So I highly recommend finished compost, but you want to make sure that it is completely finished compost, because compost that's still cooking and not quite finished yet, it still has heat, and that can stunt the growth of your plants. So you want to make sure that it's actually finished compost. And if you're not making your own compost, you can also buy finished compost by the bag at most of your garden or nursery centers. You're going to want your vegetable garden to be close to a water source. You don't want to have it a spot where it takes you 3 water hoses that you have to connect together and then disconnect every time you're going to water, because it's going to get to be a real pain. Or even worse, where there is no hose and you have to constantly lug these 100 yards and go back and fill it and then come back and water again. It's just too much work. So you want your garden to be close to a water source where you can reach it with just 1 hose or 2, or where you can keep the hose connected and right next to the garden at all times. That's going to make it much easier. So as you can see, the 3 things that you really need to worry about with your vegetable garden: sunlight, soil, and access to water. If you haven't started your own vegetable garden yet, you should. It's really not that hard. Start small. Give it a try.